Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to season number 3 of the Leeds United under-21 rebuild. Now let's go straight into it because we have been shopping. And shopping quite a lot because as you'll see our transfer budget still sits at around 100 million and there are reasons for this. Because we had a lot of money coming. Thanks to the Saudi Arabians, we have lost Llorente, Christensen and Wobber, already pre-done mandatory transfers, as I explained in season number 2 episode. But we have also lost Joel Pirot and Pascal Stroke. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep hold of them. Saudis came knocking. He got peed off, so I had to let him go. Joel Pirot, I've sold to Leicester. He wasn't really playing for us. I got Jorginho Ruta and Bundgaard as my forward players, and he wasn't really getting a shot, so he's gone. Glenn Kamara has gone for a cheap price, and just a few others. But I have brought in a lot of players as well. So I had Carl Darlow as a reserve goalkeeper. He retired, so I needed a new backup keeper for Melier. So I brought in Rome Jaden Owusu-Oduro. Very good goalkeeper who I think has the potential ability to grow into something really spectacular. Left-footed centre-back to replace Strauch. Nicolas Romero, 21-year-old from Atletico Madrid. A little bit surprised actually he wanted to come to us, but hey, I will take it because he's really good for a 20-year-old. So him and Vitek as a centre-back are going to be solid. But I did bring in more players. First one, mainly because I really like the name. Yochem. I've probably butchered it. I just really like the name. I gave it my best shot. So I bought him for 7.5 million from AZ Alkmaar. Great utility player, can play in the central midfield or right back. I'm happy with that, a 21-year-old. I wanted somebody to challenge Ethan Ampadu in the central midfield, like the ball-winning spot. So I brought in Giacomo Faticanti. Personally, I think he's an upgrade from Ampadu, but I'm not going to put him in straight away. I want to see how he adapts. So, yeah, I mean, mentals and physicals, great little player. João Rego from Benfica. Again, I was quite surprised I was able to pick this guy up, but from what I've seen, the buff that he got in the winter update, this guy can turn into a player who could, I think, from what I've seen, challenge the likes of Haaland, Mbappe and Bellingham for like the Ballon d'Ors on this game. So we'll see how he develops and see how he goes. And then I wanted a right back. I wanted a solid, really good right back. Sael Kumbedi fills that slot nicely. He is absolutely immense on this game. Bags of potential ability, worth a ton load of money already, and in fact, the likes of Faticanti, João Rego and Kumbedi, they've all doubled in price. So, if somebody does come a bidding, we're going to make our money back, and more so. Tactically wise, not changed anything. If it's not broke, as the old saying goes. Schedule wise though, not too impressed with that. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United as our first 4 league fixtures of the season is what I call a straight on kick in the balls. Not happy with that, but you've got to play what's in front of you at the end of the day, so let's see how we get on with that. From this point as well. So, as I say, I'm going to simulate the season from this point, from Arsenal, to see how we get on. Squad-wise, we are still looking incredibly stacked and very competitive, I think, for this coming season. And I would expect us to at least finish in the mid-tables again. I mean, the club vision hasn't changed that much. They want us to be competitive in the Cups. Yeah, that's fine. Mid-table finish in the Premier League. Yeah, absolutely fine. Ideally, I want to be pushing for that European spot that we came close to last season. Whether we can do it or not, I don't know. Let's see how this season goes, because there's been a few comings and goings. That can usually disrupt the dynamics of things. But overall, team cohesion, team atmosphere, and managerial support is all really good as well. So, quite happy. I haven't shown this yet, but staff-wise, I am trying to improve the staffing on this. I'm pretty well stacked out, but just not the best in the league yet. Hopefully by season 5 I'll have all this yellow at least. That's what I'm hoping for. But I digress. Let's go and get season number 3 simulated. Join me after the break to see how we get on. Well, That's a little bit disappointing. But looks like we were consistently around that sort of mid-table point. Okay, we got a couple of points more than we did last season, I think. Whether we finished on 56 or we finished on 60 this year. It's just unfortunately most of the teams above us did exactly the same. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying. But what's even more annoying is the fact that Spurs won the league. What the hell? I've seen that quite a few times. I think Spurs actually got a buff in the winter update as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen this happen loads of times. I don't know how Spurs are winning the league, but they are. Okay, let's have a look at the other competitions. 5th round by Derby, quarterfinals by Chelsea. So exactly the same. How we get knocked out by Derby, I don't know. Let's have a look at the 5th round. On penalties as well. No, I'm not happy with that. Goals wise from the squad, let's have a look. Ruta with 13, Bundgaard with 12, 8 from Rego with 12 assists. That's a good first season. Somerville with 7 and 10, Nonto with 5 and 5. Archie Gray on the other hand, 3 and 8, and a solid season again. So overall, looks like Vitek and Romero are performing pretty well together. He is wanted. Oh, Vitek, unfortunately, I'll show you this as well, does have a release clause of 60 million for clubs in the Champions League, but it expires next September. I'm hoping that doesn't get triggered. I want to try and keep him for the entire 5 years if I possibly can. So, cup competitions wise, we did okay. League, we did okay. We stabilised everything, I think. The board and the supporters are happy. That's 2 seasons in the Premier League now. We're going into our 3rd season. If we have a look at the financials, we've got 109 on the transfer budget. 109 million. Ooh. Season number 4 is going to be interesting. I wonder if I could spend that all on 21-year-olds. I don't know. Join me for season number 4 to find out. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. Please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to push for as many subs as possible. Please share the channel around your friends. If you did enjoy this content, leave a comment below as well. I like interacting with you guys. Leave a message. Give me some suggestions. What you'd like to see. Let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ta-ra.